Brooke.
And this is
Mornings with Riddle. So today we're back doing one of our favorite things, which is answering frequently asked questions. And today we're going to focus all about the waitlist because I actually have several questions of my own that Kristen is going to answer for me.
And I'll be happy to do so, Brooke. So ask me anything you want about our waitlist.
So let's start off with how exactly can someone join the waitlist?
So joining the waitlist is fairly easy. Whether you're in person with us or we mail it out to you or we can even email you the packet. But basically you would just fill out a short application that's going to provide us information such as, timing when you're thinking you'd like to make a move, the type of apartment you're interested in. We have some people that also get very specific about floor locations, sun exposure. The more information we have about what's going to make you happy is important. And then also part of the waitlist packet's going to have our waitlist agreement. It just goes over some very general terms. When you go on the waitlist, there is a deposit that you would pay. It's $1,000. That is fully refunded if you choose not to move to our community.
Okay.
And then there's a processing fee that's $150 per person. So very easy. We highly recommend it, especially since our largest one bedroom, the Ward Trophy, and larger, we do currently have a fairly extensive waiting list for. So if you're even contemplating in the next couple of years making a move, it's a smart thing to get on that wait list.
So there's a wait list for several of our size apartments already, whether you're looking for a specific view, a specific floor.
Yeah.
Does going on the wait list mean that you get some sort of priority access when one does open up?
Absolutely. So let's say, for instance, that a Man of War comes available, which is our classic 2-bedroom. Before that apartment would reach our general inventory list for just anyone to see, we will go to our wait list and we will go down the list and contact the people that are on the list for that particular size apartment. Now, one of the things that I think is wonderful about our wait list is that you can say no as many times as you want. And so you don't have to feel like you're going to have to drop down in spaces if you decide to decline a few times. And that really allows people to have a comfort level, because there are people that go on the wait list and they may be a year out and we contact them sooner than when they're thinking, and they don't have to be afraid to say no because they'll stay exactly where they are.
Oh wow, that's a good system.
It really is. And some people can tell us that they don't want to be contacted at all. We'll respect that if it's not of interest, but if you are on our list and we get to you, we will certainly give you that courtesy call before we put it in general inventory.
Okay, great. So I know there's lots of benefits to being on the wait list. You get this priority access. We kind of customize it to whatever people are looking to learn more about.
Right.
Are there any other benefits to being on the wait list at Riddle Village?
There certainly is. So every month our residents put together the Village Crier, and in the middle of the Village Crier is a very extensive calendar for that upcoming month. So if you're on our wait list, you will begin receiving that crier, and we encourage people on the wait list to look it over. If there's anything on the calendar that looks of interest, you can simply just give us a call and we'd be happy to set it up. So maybe there's outside entertainment you'd love to join in for, or if there's a trip going outside of the community, if we can arrange it, if we can accommodate, we're happy to do that. We always say the more that you come and visit us and get to know the residents, the easier the transition will be once you're here with us.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. So anyone can come in for programs here, events, speakers, trips out. That's a huge benefit of being on the wait list.
Yeah, like I said, we just ask you to give us a call ahead of time so we can coordinate it for you. Something that is really popular is people coming in for dinner, and so let's say there's live entertainment coming in on a Monday evening. They may say, hey, can we have dinner while we're here? And I think it's really important to take advantage of utilizing the community and talking to the residents, and it also helps to make sure you definitely see yourself as a resident at Riddle Village. And
if someone wanted to come in for a dinner, is that something where we could set them up with fellow residents and help them meet people who are already living here?
Yes. Certainly we will not force you to eat with anyone if you don't want to, but we highly recommend it because it's so nice to talk to people that had been in their shoes and give you some guidance on, what help them to decide why they moved to Riddle Village, or what resources they use to start downsizing in the home. Those interactions can be very beneficial.
It sounds it, and it sounds like the wait list is such a great option for people who might not be ready yet, might want a very specific apartment, and there's benefits not just to the apartment, but the whole community.
Absolutely. And something else I think is important to mention is we talked about the current apartments we have that we don't have available. But I also tell people, especially if they're not looking right now or they don't see an apartment that has a particular location or view, even if we have apartments in inventory, let's say you're interested in a 1-bedroom, if you are thinking you're definitely going to want to move to Riddle Village, it doesn't hurt to go on the wait list because it's always going to put you above the general inventory. So if you told me that you wanted like a walkout patio, we may not have that available in 1-bedrooms right now, so we'd absolutely recommend you go on the wait list because we're going to go to that wait list first when an apartment comes available before we just put it on that inventory list.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. I learned a lot about the wait list today.
Good.
And you answered all my questions.
Well, I hope I answered everybody else's questions, but if there is a question we didn't touch base on, you can always give us a call at the marketing office or you can email, whatever's most convenient for you.
That sounds good. So until next week, bye everyone.
See you later.